Hi student, welcome back to class 5th Social Science chapter 2nd, our planet Earth. Students, in this chapter we have already discussed about some topics in our last class. Isn't it children? We have already completed some topics in our last class. They are how Earth is so beautiful and colorful because of it has different landforms. So that's why Earth is so beautiful and colorful. In this way we have discussed about in our last class, and after that we have discussed about the oceans and continents on the Earth. The oceans are nothing but large area of water between the continents, and there are five oceans are there on the Earth, and after that there are 7 continents on the Earth, and continents are nothing but large area of land which consists of several countries. So in this way we have discussed about in our last class, and in our recent last class we have been discussing about the topic maps. We have discussing about the topic maps, and we have discussed about the topic introduction of the map in our last class. So that means let's memorize once again about the map, children. So maps are nothing but map is a representation or drawing. Map is a representation or drawing of the earth's surface or part of it drawn on flat surface according to scale. So that is a map, and map is represented in 2-dimensional. So we have discussed in this way in our last class. So therefore today we are going to the next topic of the maps. So that is how to read a map. Yes children, how to read a map. This is the today topic. In this topic we are going to discuss some important aspect or some important elements of map, because those are very important to understand a map. To understand a map, we must should know some important aspect or element of map. So that means which are the important element here? They are the title of the map and directions of the map. Title, after that directions, and after that colors on the map, and after that signs and symbol of the map. So these are the important aspects or elements of the map. To understand a map, we must should know these important aspects. Therefore, let's begin to understand each one aspect in detail. Now let us understand about the title of a map. Yes children, to understand a map, here title is very important to us, because the title is an element of map layout that describe the theme or subject of the map. The title describe what is the theme or subject of the map, because all the maps are not describing the information. Some maps are describing about the landforms of the different landforms of the earth. So that is called as a physical map. So that such kind of the map will have the title physical map. And some maps are describing the political features of the any specific country or state or any specific region. So such kind of the map will have the title political map. So in this way a map is going to describe what we get idea through the title. So therefore here title is very important. So student, here you will see here the one of the map. This is one of the student, you will see here the world physical map. This is the world physical map, and here you can see that this is the title of the map. This is world physical, and this title includes the scale also here. The title. So this is very important to understand a map. Through this we can get the idea about this is the physical map about the earth, and it will show the different landforms of the earth, the different landforms like the desert area, the vegetation, mountains and the plateaus. So we can get the idea through the title. So title is very important, a map. So this is the one of the physical map, and you will see here this is the title. And now you can also see, we'll see here another title on the world map. This is the world political map, children. So therefore here is the title world political, and we can get through this map the countries of the world and their capitals through the world political map. So this is the title, children, and title includes the scale also. So through the title we can get the idea about the whether it is map going to describe which kind of the futures, either political or physical. And here scale is nothing but here the scale is the map scale is referred to the ratio between the distance on the map. So that is the scale. For example, some maps are measured as scale as a 1 centimeter equal to 1 kilometer, or some maps are measured in 1 centimeter equal to the different or more kilometers. Here you will see here the 1 centimeter equal to 300 kilometers. So like this the different maps measured in different measurements, children. To understand a map, the title is very important to us. And now let us understand the another aspect to understand a map, that is directions. That they are the directions. The directions also very important to understand a map. Student, you may have seen the each one map shown the symbol of directions. You will see here the each one map the shown the symbol of directions here. So like these symbols, each one map the display. So you will see here this is the symbol of the directions. And what is the directions here? The direction is a particular way you have to go to get from one place to another place. That is the directions. And we know that already there are 4 main directions and 4 sub directions. Totally 8 directions are there, but the 4 are main directions. If we want to find the main 4 directions on the map, then we have to stand like this, and our left hand is pointing east direction, and our right hand is pointing west direction, and our top is north direction, and towards the bottom south direction. In this way you can find the direction on the map. And if we want to find the 4 direction without a map, there is a method, children. Then we have to stand an open place facing the you have to stand an open place early morning facing the sun, because the sun is rising in east direction. So therefore you will be facing the east direction, and the west is behind you, and your left hand is points to the north, and your right hand is points to the south. So in this way you can find the direction without a map. This is the method. And in this way the directions are very useful to us, because these are help us before ourselves wherever we are. So in this way the directions also very important to understand a map. Now let us understand another aspect, colors on the map. Yes, children, to understand a map we must should know colors. Children, we all have seen different types of the map, isn't it? We all have seen the different types of the map, and all maps are drawn in different colors, and they are looking very beautiful. So here you need to understand all the colors, all the maps are drawn in white, different in color, because here that all the different color indicate different landforms of the earth. So that's why here maps are there in different color, because each one color on the map indicate different features of the different landform features of the earth. So therefore we can see the maps in different color. For example, here the blue color on the map indicates water related features, isn't it children? Blue color indicates the color blue indicates which features, the water related features. And if the blue line running through the map, the blue line is running through the map, that indicates rivers on the earth. And the color green indicates on the map vegetation, and the color brown indicates on the map the desert area. So in this way the different colors indicate different landforms of the earth. So therefore we must know about the colors. So therefore the colors are very important to understand a map. Now let us understand another aspect. They are signs and symbol of the map. Signs and symbol of the map. This is very important to understand a map, children. Children, you may have also seen some pictures of small triangles and small squares and buildings, or the picture of temples on the map. So yes children, so these are actually what? So these are actually called as a sign symbol of the map. These are called as a sign symbol of the map, and these are very useful to us to understand a map very easily. How children? Because the signs and symbols are nothing but these are the pictures of the map that indicate the different features of the landform on the map. So therefore these are very important to us. For example, the shape of triangular is often used to denote mountain always. This is the example children. For example, if we take the example, a shape of a triangular shape is used to denote which landform? The landform that is mountain landform. So like this there are many symbols, signs and symbols used to denote the landform feature on the map. So therefore these are very useful to us children. In this way, to understand a map, we should know all the aspect of the map which are today being discussed in the today class. And with this topic, this chapter came to an end. And I hope you all are understood well this chapter and all topics of this chapter. Therefore, let us memorize once again the main topics what we have discussed in this chapter. The mainly we have discussed about how Earth is beautiful and colorful due to it has different landform, and after that continents. There are 7 continents, and oceans. There are 5 oceans. We have discussed each topic in detail in our last class, and after that we have discussed about the introduction of the map. Map is a representation or drawing of the earth's surface or part of it drawn on a flat surface according to scale, and it is represented in 2-dimensional and different types of the maps. And today class we have discussed about the important aspects or elements of the map, and these are very important to understand a map. So in this way we have discussed all the topic very clearly. and I hope you all are understood these all topic very well. And now you need to take the today class homework. The homework questions of today class, children. The first question is write the short note on direction. That is the first question. Second question is which color indicate land, water and vegetation. So you need to copy these questions as a homework, and we will meet again in our next class and with new chapter. Thank you, children.